was once a pretty lady in junior year in college named Chanel. She was the perfect type of girl as she was a head cheerleader, debater, is in the honors list, and has extraordinary talent of performing on stage, whether acting or singing. All girls in her high school always wanted to be like her, and so at some point, girls envy Chanel so much. Girls try to find something bad about her. But we're not going to tell you a story about how almost everyone in her school was jealous of her, but rather, one story of which gave complete misery to Chanel's life. Later that afternoon, passing by Balamban Road.
Oh no, it's getting dark and I'm all alone. What was that? Oh no, I think someone's following me. I remember from the movie The Shortcut when there were two brothers who would kill anyone passing the shortcut. Oh, I hope no one would hurt me. Who's there? Please stop it. It's not funny. Please, who's there? Oh, silly me. It was just a bird. Hey, what are you doing? Who are you? Let me go. Let me...
The man had put chloroform on the handkerchief and they raped Chanel.
Ooh, we got a pretty one here, Gian.
Oh yeah, we got her, Keen. How about you go first, dude?
No, thanks for the offer, Calvin, but I'm gonna pass. Besides, I still need to meet up with Claudine tonight.
Woohoo! Keen's good for tonight. You're feisty, dude. Shut up, guys!
Ha! Sorry, Calvin. Johan's got her first.
Early morning, Officer Walters did his patrol at Balamban and passed by Family Park where Chanel was lying unconscious.
Hey, I'm here in Balamban doing my patrol. Over. What the?
Officer Walters came to an abrupt stop when he saw a girl lying down on the bed of grasses, unconscious. Hurriedly, Officer Walters carried the bloody girl to the hospital and get her checked on what had happened. Police investigators swarmed the entire place where the crime was committed. When Chanel was stable, she filed a case of rape by 5 men.
I'd like to file a case of rape and acts of lasciviousness to the 5 men who raped me.
Chanel filing 2 cases is okay. But if you look closely on the 2 cases she put against the 5 men, they both cover the same offenses. Now, what is double jeopardy? Double jeopardy means that no person shall be twice put in jeopardy of punishment for the same offense or act. The requisites for double jeopardy are: 1. He has been previously brought to trial. 2. The court must have jurisdiction. 3. It is under a valid complaint or information. 4. He has been arraigned. 5. He has been convicted or acquitted, or the case against him has been dismissed or otherwise terminated without his express of consent. 6. He is charged again with the same offense. There was an existence of double jeopardy because Chanel filed cases that were under the same offense.
Investigators asked Chanel if she could remember what had happened that exact afternoon and if she could remember how each of the guys looked.
You still remember what had happened to you that night?
Yes, I still remember.
So what happened?
But I don't know what they looked like. I only know their names and what they had worn.
3 days after, police were still on search for the gang who had raped Chanel.
Excuse me, ma'am. Do you know any Gian? What about Akin, Calvin, Dylan, Johan?
Oh, they're best friends. I know them. I just saw them a while ago and I think they were heading to Jollibee.
The police went to Jollibee and caught the man.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to speak to an attorney and to have an attorney present during any questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be provided for you at a government expense. Do you understand these rights as they have been read to you?
We just want to contact our lawyer as soon as possible, as we want our counsel to speak on our behalf.
What is a custodial investigation? A custodial investigation means that any person under investigation for the commission of an offense shall have the right to be informed of his right to remain silent and to have a counsel of his own choice. If the person can't have a counsel, one will be appointed to him. Requirements: 1. He must be informed of his right to remain silent. 2. He must be warned that anything he says can and will be used against him. 3. he must be told that he has a right to counsel, and that if he is indigent, a lawyer will be appointed to represent him. If the arresting officer fails to inform the detainee or arrested person of his rights, the officer will be sentenced to 8 to 10 years imprisonment and or a fine of 6,000 pesos. If he was previously convicted for a similar offense, he will get perpetual absolute disqualification as well.
A week after, Chanel and the man who raped her appeared in the court with their lawyer. But one guy, Keen, announced he was accused of the crime rape. The next court appearance, Keen exercised his right to bail on a court trial.
How is it possible for Keen to bail out of a court appearance? The right to bail is the right of a person to bail from a court appearance or trial, in exception to those whose punishment is reclusion perpetua or when evidence of guilt is strong. However, excessive bail is not required. Bail is a temporary release of a person who is in custody of the law, conditioned upon his appearance before any court. The right to bail is granted because in all criminal persecutions, the accused is presumed to be innocent. Keen was granted bail because his offense was not punishable by reclusion perpetua. Keen says that he is accused of rape and acts of lasciviousness. Now, let's talk about his rights of being accused. Rights of the accused. In all criminal persecutions, the accused is presumed innocent until the contrary is proved. This is a safeguard against false conviction. This presumption of innocence is a guarantee that no person shall be convicted of a crime except upon confession or unless his guilt is established by proof beyond reasonable doubt. This requirement of proof of guilt beyond reasonable doubt means that evidence must be strong enough to convince the court that the accused is clearly and unmistakably guilty, not because he cannot prove that he is innocent, but because it has been proved that the accused is guilty beyond reasonable doubt.
That very day that Keen bailed out of court, police officers found Keen dating with his girlfriend at Ice Giant.
You know what, babe? I just need to bail out of the court trial. It sucks in there. I like just being here with you.
Oh, babe, you shouldn't have done that stupid gang rape. I'm scared to put their relationship apart.
But I didn't rape her. I'm accused of raping her. Don't worry. I'm covered by my right of being accused to a crime I didn't commit. To be honest, I was actually texting you the entire time they did their scheme.
You're a jerk. That's why I love you.
On the next court trial, Keen was present and so was his girlfriend.
Miss Evans, did you know about the group's plan of raping Chanel?
I invoke my right against self-incrimination.
Claudine not answering the lawyer's interrogation was legal, as it is possible to protect yourself from self-incriminating questions. Let us further discuss invoking one's right against self-incrimination. Invoking one's right against self-incrimination. The right is personal and may be waived, meaning it is up to the party or the witness to invoke his or her right. This right may not be invoked to protect the accused or witness from mere public ridicule or disgrace, or even just because it might subject the party to liability not relating to criminal action. Claudine invoked her right against self-incrimination to defend herself from being included in the trial.
The investigation of the crime collected strong evidences which were beyond unreasonable doubt that Keen hadn't raped nor touched Chanel, and so Keen was then proved to be innocent of rape. The group of men was all found guilty and was sent to prison. Justice was sought.